Today we're gonna take a look at 3 players who we here at Unisport would have loved seeing gather more awards than they actually did. And even though awards and trophies are clearly not everything, well, these guys simply deserved even more success on paper. Let's go. Number 1. Ronaldinho. Let's start with the obvious. Ronaldinho won everything any player could ever dream of winning. Period. World Cup in 2002, Champions League with Barcelona, along with 2 La Liga titles and the Ballon d'Or with 2 extra FIFA Player of the Year awards, just to name a few of his key achievements. But he certainly had the talent to collect even more silverware. For those of you who are die-hard fans of Ronaldinho like I am, you know that this man was not a player who could be measured with stats alone. No. He's not gonna give you 40 goals and 25 assists every single season. But Ronaldinho was that once-in-a-generation player who made you fall in love with football. And looking back, it's quite clear he never prioritized winning awards over simply enjoying the game he loves and playing the game the way he loves. Regardless, the prime era of Ronaldinho was of course with FC Barcelona, and he left the club in the summer 2008 at the age 28. And quite honestly, that was the moment he stopped winning major trophies. Sure, he was awarded the Serie A title for the 2010-11 season, but Ronaldinho had already left AC Milan halfway through the season during the January transfer window. And more or less, after the age of 28, Ronaldinho was never the same player again. And yet, somehow all of this, in a very weird way, just adds more layers to the myth of Ronaldinho, the smiling genius who mesmerized with his skill and creativity, but could have been even more successful on paper. And for the sake of the argument, he's without a doubt a player we wanted to see lifting more awards. Number 2. Steven Gerrard. When you think of Liverpool, you think of Gerrard. He's the ultimate Liverpool legend, a fierce warrior, a humble leader who was tough but fair, and a player who basically dedicated his entire career playing for his boyhood club. And while he's without a doubt one of the greatest midfielders of his generation, even as a Chelsea fan myself, honestly, Gerrard, of all players, deserved to lift the Premier League trophy. Now, we all remember the 2005 Champions League final where Gerrard led Liverpool to one of the most epic comeback victories of all time. Without a doubt, the single greatest achievement in his career. And Gerrard was a player known for stepping up on big occasions time and time again. He was also a part of the so-called golden generation of Team England, who never achieved real success with the national team. And yes, obviously that's not down to any one individual. It takes the whole team to win any awards. And national team aside, Gerrard, of all players, had a heart filled with loyalty. He's often talked about how winning anything with Liverpool would mean so much more to him than potentially collecting more silverware with other clubs he was constantly linked with. But no matter how you look at it, Steven Gerrard was one of the greatest midfielders of his generation, the heart and soul of Liverpool, who simply deserved that Premier League title. Number 3. Ronaldo. Now, it's no secret Ronaldo suffered way too many unfortunate injuries throughout his career. But that doesn't take anything away from the fact he was one of the most complete strikers the game has ever seen. The young generation might have missed out on his greatness. But regardless, even for a player like Ronaldo, who won 2 World Cups, 2 Copa Americas, multiple Ballon d'Ors and a La Liga title, he not only had a cabinet full of awards and the admiration of his peers, but also the skills to fill that cabinet with even more trophies. I would even go as far as saying that the world never got to see the prime Ronaldo because of his knee injuries that kept him out for pretty much 3 seasons straight when he was in his mid-20s. And just like with Ronaldinho, the memory of the young Ronaldo is causing people to think, what if? How far could he have gone without all the injuries? To many people, he still is the greatest player of all time. And besides wishing we could have watched him even longer without the horrific injuries, well, we also wanted him to be awarded with the amount of trophies he had the talent to collect. Anyways, These three players are obviously up there amongst the all-time greats, and being on this list takes nothing away from their achievements. But which players do you wish would have collected more trophies and silverware? Or if it's even important in the first place? Let us know all your thoughts down in the comment section below, and make sure to subscribe to our channel for more awesome videos about all things football. If you want to watch even more Unisport, you can check out the playlist on the bottom left corner of your screen to learn all kinds of amazing football skills. And with those words, I'm out.